Well, hello there. Welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs. I totally have not lost time constantly throughout the day, and I'm not recording this at 5:30, approximately 30 minutes before I was planning to be in bed, tucked up, post-milkshake and post-medication. But here I am. My brain has been nothing but foggy today, to say the least. However, it's not a bad thing. As I said a couple episodes ago, I have some good days and I have some bad days with brain fog. I hope you're all having a good day. And if you're not, don't feel guilty about it, because I've enjoyed my time today of doing nothing. And if you enjoy time, it's not a waste of time. At least what I tell myself. Oh, God, yeah, no. So I've had a day of just doing nothing and just literally brain rot, brain fog, you name it, it's definitely happened. And I don't feel bad about it. It's too much. A little bit, because I could have got stuff done, but I'm literally like, I did so much for the last couple of days in terms of getting what I wanted done, so I'm pretty happy with it. Right, I think the plan is just to get this along as far as this, which should be a little bit easier, because I'm not going to be dealing with being too close to the ice with my torch that is on fire, and I don't know if you knew this, but fire and ice doesn't mix well. It's a small bit of... Is that chemistry or physics? Physics, because of thermodynamics. Aha! Look at that. I remember some things. Even though I don't think it is thermodynamics, but here we are. Dear God. Right. We are just going to continue building this along. I think after this episode, I've got to record next week, and I will have time to record, so I'll probably figure out the builds. And we need to, because we're at like episode 339, 8, something like that. Which means we only have 11 episodes until the next world build has to be uploaded and showcased. And I really want to have at least one, preferably all of them, from the competitions from our VIPs. So I do need that. But will I succeed? Well, find out in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball. Oh, did I do it or not? Although I would love to, like, do one of them and then not show you that I've done the other two by episode 350 so that when you download the world you can see it. But I don't know. Right, we have gone the full length there, but the width is definitely going to be a problem because there is a lot of blocks here. And, oh look, a skylight! I wonder, is there a way to see if there's a complete route to the surface? No, okay. There is not. There was an optical illusion there. I don't think I could recreate it. Yes, I can. It looks like a gap in the stone, but it's not. It's just a slightly more lit stone. I was going to paint today. I was going to do dishes. Actually, to be fair, I've done the dishes. I did that this morning. I was going to paint today. I finished a model in record-breaking timing yesterday. I don't feel bad about that. I was going to put the recycling... Guess what I'm going to do while my dinner's cooking? If you guessed put the recycling out, you would be spot on. I've got to take my meds. Yeah, that's the risky part. It's good that I'm taking them right next to food, because you should never take antibiotics on an empty stomach. Trust me, I know. And you shouldn't take it with milk. Trust me, I know. Probably fine with oat milk and any other non-animal-based milks, I'm sure. But when I tell you taking it with dairy-based milk, not ideal. My God. We will leave it at that for your sake and mine. And if I had any dignity or shame, I wouldn't have even told you that part of the story. However, I have neither of those things. I mean, have you seen me? But yeah, no, it's been a wild week for me. Got loads of stuff done prior to today, so I'm actually okay with taking a recharge day. And the fact that out of this recharge day I've still managed to ebb out 3 episodes, or I'm patting myself on the back. Alright? It's not a very hearty pat, but it's still a pat nonetheless. And remember, once I said it before and I'll say it again, you don't waste your time if you enjoy it. And I did enjoy doing nothing, I won't lie to you. It's why I love sleep so much. I really love sleep. And it's because it's the only time that my brain isn't on all cylinders at once. I don't know what that is. I don't know whether that's... I don't think dyspraxia really does anything cognitively like that. I don't know. All I know is I definitely get brain wired a lot more nowadays, and then I definitely get brain fog a lot more nowadays. Unfortunately, they don't always come in a predictable pattern, so that sucks. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, wee, and sometimes I'm like, don't get it. There's got to be something there. Like, I don't want to diagnose myself when, I can go to a medical professional. However, I know stuff that is in my family, including the good old ADHD, which, for those that don't know, is ADHD, but you say it as you hear it, ADHD, and a few other things, but I don't know if it's any of those, and to be quite frank, I'm not smart enough to figure it out, so I will go to a medical professional at some point. One medical problem at a time, please. Oh, God. Right, let's just finish this off. Yeah, no, this antibiotics course is, like, I went to the doctors because I've been having an issue, to say the least, which I won't actually talk to you about because for once, though it's not a dignity or shame thing, it's quite a personal thing. They're basically like, well, it's not this. And I was like, oh, that's good. And they went, but it could be this. So we're giving you these antibiotics. And I was like, okay, cool. And so they gave me my antibiotic. I haven't got enough glowstone, do I? God damn it. So they gave me the antibiotic. Oh, God damn it. And I picked up all the crap. God damn it. How much more would I need? A few more. Do I go back up and get it? Yeah, I'm going to go back up and get it. Also, I was AFK in-game for a while, so that ice didn't melt. That's a good sign. So yeah, I was like, okay. They were like, take this for 2 weeks. And I was like, 2 weeks? Oh, that's going to ruin my gut biome. But they gave it to me and I was happy and fine. And I was like, cool. And they were like, if it's not fixed still, come back to us. And I was like, sick. Now, I'm going to continue my dosage for a week, the full period that I have been prescribed for it. Because, first off, that's what the doctors told me. And I take their word. But I haven't seen any progress yet. That doesn't mean I won't make progress. Because if you start, like, looking at, I don't know, if you're, like, growing plants, I don't know if anyone's tried to grow plants before and not killed them immediately like I usually do. Like, if you constantly check every single day for a bud or for a stem, a little offshoot, anything like that, and you don't see anything, you're going to think, oh, it's not alive. But you just got to give it time. And, that's a very similar situation. Where the French hell is all of my glowstone? God damn it. So yeah, you've got to be like, I forgot what I was saying. Brain fog. Oh yeah, so you've got to take it like as it comes. Fun fact, obviously if you experience any side effects, you should stop taking your medication and speak to a medical professional. However, I'm not experiencing side effects outside of what I have whenever I take any form of antibiotics, which is major gut rot. And usually that can be attributed to a picnic, which is IT term for problem in chair, not in computer. So in this case, problem in chair means it's me. I'm the issue, and yes, it is, because I had real bad gut rot on my first shift the other day, or one of my first shifts on the other day. No, it wasn't. What's happened Tuesday, Wednesday? It was my last shift, actually. Oh, close then. And I was having some extreme gut rot. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? They're like, you are taking things. And I was like, yeah. And they went, did you eat? And I went, well, I had a protein shake. And do you know when you like just stop and realise something? You have that rushing feeling to your head and you go, oh yeah, you're supposed to eat something solid, like actual substance. Carbohydrates, not a carb-empty milkshake with high amounts of protein and reasonable amounts of fibre. And I'm just sat there thinking, oh wait, I'm one of these people that can't drink a protein shake with water. It's frankly disgusting to me. I went, oh yeah, I put milk in it. Oh yeah, I didn't eat. And it was just that dawning of, I screwed the pooch with this, didn't I? And my mate was like, oh, you are an idiot. And I was like, yeah, I never claimed to not be. There is that. Oh, I was hoping I could continue with a bit of momentum there, but hey-ho. So I did learn a lesson that day, I can confirm. And that lesson is, don't trust myself with medication. So yes, if you take side effects that you are not expecting, like there are some medications that you take, there is a degree of expected side effect, and that sounds weird to say, but you'll understand it. And this was expected, all the gut rot, so I was like, okay. And I'd still get a little bit of gut rot even when I'm taking it properly, but it's not to the level of, oh god, can I trust a fart? TMI, I apologise, but kind of funny, so I'm sure you'll let it slide. Right, I should probably have another gap at some point, so let's just actually get this all connected up and then figure it out, right? Because I think another gap would be good. Okay, maybe here, I don't know. And maybe what I could do, weirdly, I could put in another pillar. So that when you're going by, you just, like, you're looking left and there's stuff there, maybe. Maybe. Oh, actually, I don't hate that idea. Like, put a pillar here. Because it's a 3, 4, so it's a 5, isn't it? A 3 and 1 on either side. So if I was to go 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, just put this here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, put this here for now. So 4, 4. That's only, would you believe it? 4. Damn, I was hoping for 5. Okay, that's a shame. If I was to move this down, though... Hold on. Because this would need to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a gap. Then continue. So I can move this over by 1. I can move it over by more than 1, which actually then screws that up completely. So it wouldn't go here, at the very least. I'd have to figure something out. Like an equidistant one, maybe. But I've gone with a 4 there. There should be a 4 here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And then we're just going to grab you along, please. There we go. So that should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we could have an equidistant one, right? I'm just eyeballing it. I feel like this is the midway mark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. It would be... 6. 6. Which means if there was a pillar, it would be 5 in total. Which would mean we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Not the worst, having a 4 than a 5. Now, I could get rid of a block here and move this over and make it a 5, but then this becomes a 4. Which isn't ideal. But I also like the idea of having a pillar here, actually. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. What I do need to do, though, is get some more ice down here. Unfortunately, I'm trying to stay as far away as possible without breaking that ice. There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to use a shovel now. Oops. My bad. Because I don't know how that's going to react. Because gaps and heat. Right now, I can actually just do this way. So we'll then put the ice in and then deal with potential meltage from my torch, which I'm pretty sure is what happened last time. Or it could have just been where that gap was, maybe. Who knows? I don't. Now, I need to be smart about this. Let's move this like that. There we go. Oh, there is a block there. We don't want that. Wouldn't mind going AFK on one of the blocks and just seeing, but I don't want to, like, melt the rest of it as well. So I'm, like, a little bit hesitant there. I'm also not being as careful as I should be for someone who is holding torches in his spare hand. Interesting. Get out of here. There we go. Right. I wish though I had empty hands so I could do this without possibly risking something, but hey. Let's have a look at the speed we can reach. Okay, not as fast as I thought, but on a boat it will pick up quite a pace. I can assure you that much. And we'll have to figure out a braking system at some point because... going at Mach whatever the hell into a wall probably isn't the way I'd like to spend my retirement, you know? That would be terrifying. Right. I think this is a great place to end the video. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you smash the like button down below. If you want to subscribe and join my crazy returns to Super Duper. My name is Vertico. You can go be. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra.